hearts that love to play at cards, see who hath won the day. You that once did sadly sing, the knave of the clubs hath won the king. Now more happy times ye have, the king hath overcome the knave. The king hath overcome the knave. Not long ago a game was played, when 3 crowns at the stake was laid. England had no cause to boast, knaves won that which kings had lost. Coaches gave the way to carts, and clubs were better cards than hearts, and clubs were better cards than hearts. Old Noel was the knave of clubs, and dad of such as preach in tubs. Bradshaw, Ireton, and Pride were 3 other knaves beside, and they played with half the pack, throwing out all cards but black, throwing out all cards but black. But the just fates threw these 4 out, which made the loyal party shout. The Pope would fain have had the stock, and with these cards have whipped his dock. But soon the devil these cards snatches, to dip in brimstone and make matches, to dip in brimstone and make matches. But still the sport for to maintain, Lambert, Hazel, Ridge, and Vane, and one-eyed Hewson took their places. Knaves were better cards than aces, but Fleetwood he himself did save, because he was more fool than knave, because he was more fool than knave. Cromwell, though he so much had won, yet he had an unlucky son. He sits still and not regards what's cunning gamesters set the cards, and thus, alas for silly Dick, he played a while but lost the trick. He played a while but lost the trick. The rumpers that had won whole towns, the spoils of mitres, and were not contented but grew rough, as though they had not won enough. They kept the cards still in their hands, to play for tithes and college lands, to play for tithes and college lands. The presbyters began to fret that they were like to lose the set. Unto the rump they did appeal, and said it was their turns to deal. Then delved the Presbyterians, but the army swear that they would cut. The army swear that they would cut. The foreign lands began to wonder, to see what gallants we lived under, that they with Christmas did forswear should follow gaming all the year. Nay more, which was the strangest thing, to play so long without a king, to play so long without a king. The bold fanatics present were like butlers with their boxes there, not doubting but that every game some profit would redound to them, because they were the gamesters' minions, and every day broached new opinions, and every day broached new opinions. But Cheshire men, as stories say, began to show them gamesters play. Brave Booth and all his army strives to save the stakes or lose their lives. But oh, sad fate, they were undone by playing of their cards too soon, by playing of their cards too soon. Thus all the while a club was trump, there's none could ever beat the rump, until a noble general came and gave the cheaters a clear slam. His finger did outwit their noddy, and screwed up poor Jack Lambert's body, and screwed up poor Jack Lambert's body. Then Hazel Ridge began to scowl, and said the general play it foul. Look to him, partners, for I tell ye, this monk hath got a king in's belly. Not so, quoth monk, but I believe Sir Arthur has a knave in sleeve. Sir Arthur has a knave in sleeve. Then General Monk did understand the rump were peeping into his hand. He wisely kept his cards from sight, which put the rump into a fright. He saw how many were betrayed, that showed their cards before they played, that showed their cards before they played. At length, quoth he, some cards we lack, I will not play with half a pack. What you cast out I will bring in, and a new game we will begin. With that the standers by did say, they never yet saw fairer play, they never yet saw fairer play. But presently this game was past, and for a second nades were cast. All new cards not stained with spots, as was the rumpers and the Scots. Here good gamesters played their parts, they turned up the King of Hearts, they turned up the King of Hearts. After this game was done, I think the standers by had cause to drink, and the loyal subjects sing, farewell knaves and welcome king. For till we saw the king returned, we wish the cards had all been burned, we wish the cards had all